I'm Jacob. Dude, whoa. What are you doing?
I'm going Super Saiyan!
No. This needs to stop. Salo and Hutch.
BlogTalk Radio!
That was the most fun opening to record.
Somebody has to explain that to me. You're listening to the Salo and Hutch show.
We're not gonna explain that to you.
Well, what is that all about? I don't get it.
It's just a stupid joke from a cartoon.
If you get
That's
joke,
it.
Yeah,
salute to you.
it's
That's funny.
it's something about I don't know what it is.
Basically, when you're trying to like level up your power, you just scream
to
really
scream
loud, "Brr!" and then you're going Super Saiyan.
And this was
That
on
means Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z. Okay.
In the way back in the day.
Hey, we're here, and it's
Show
live.
defined my childhood.
This is a live show.
It is a live show. That's exactly right.
It's true.
Listening to the Salo and Hutch show
Or watching.
right here on BlogTalk Radio and YouTube. It has been a while
I've
because
taken like 6 drinks in the past
all of
5
you,
seconds.
all of you have been busy.
Oh man,
Yeah.
Senior year, something special.
Oh, Sinone is here too.
I'm Sinone's here.
Sinone's
Sinone.
here. You want to
Yes.
say something, Sinone?
I'm Sinone.
He's Sinone. He's our
I
friend
am-
Sinone, and
I
he's
am-
also here
I'm
today.
here.
Hey, you guys know that Sinone's in town?
Yeah.
Sinone's in town.
Last week, we were so close to having a live show, and then something miraculous happened. What happened?
Was that last week?
That was last week.
Oh yeah, we won district champs, which
in
says
Duo Interp
duo,
for forensics.
Which means what?
which means we're gonna go to nationals.
That's
We
exactly
just
right.
fist bumped right in front of Sinone's face.
Salo and Hutch is on they are on their way to Nationals in Dallas.
Nationals in
Texas.
Dallas, which is a really awesome thing. We've never done that before.
Yep, you guys
Way to go.
won. That was called regional champs.
District.
District
Champs.
Yes.
Regional what champs was for winning at state quals.
That's right. And so this
So you know.
weekend,
No big deal.
this Thursday, you guys leave to go to
State
State.
in Castle Rock.
in Castle Rock,
Yeah.
Rock in the Castle.
Douglas County High School. That's exactly right. It's gonna be
Rad.
awesome. It really is.
Did
So
you put
congratulations
this on,
to
Did you put this on Facebook?
What?
That this show is happening?
I did.
Hey, cool. Go
I
there and watch it.
absolutely
Listen
did.
to it.
You can go to Salo and Hutch's Facebook. You can also go to saloandhutch.com. If you go to saloandhutch.com,
You'll see some cool stuff.
you will see the YouTube video
Ba-brum.
of Salo and Hutch, their piece,
It's there.
all about Al.
You can
Oh,
see.
sweet.
You can see the mystery.
I want to go watch it.
I saw it
I'm
on
going to.
Facebook.
Did you see it on Facebook?
Yes.
Yeah, and it's also on Facebook, and it's also embedded in saloandhutch.com. SALOANDHUTCH. Saloandhutch.com. Something you guys are going to be doing throughout the show today. You guys got Word Sneak.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
happening. Mad props to you, Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy
for-
Fallon. For anybody who does
We
not,
just stole your game.
yeah, for,
Because
any,
it's
'Cause
fun.
It's fun.
for anybody who does not know Word Sneak, it's going to be in just the general conversation.
gotta talk it up.
Yep. During the whole show, you have probably, I don't know how many you got. You got 6 or 7 words
quite
in
a
front
few.
of you.
Yeah.
A bunch of
And you don't have to get them all in. But if you
I
can,
will
that's
get
great.
them all in.
And it doesn't have to be boom,
just
boom,
one
boom.
sentence.
But you're trying to work them in a very generic way, not, just fitting them right
Some
into
you
the...
might have to reach for.
Are we trying
Maybe
to
a
call
little
each
bit.
other out on them?
No.
Okay.
So
Just
if
doing
it-
your
if-
best.
If
Just
it's
wanna
if
slide
it's
'em in.
really good, we won't even know that you
Yes.
did it.
Mhm.
Now, you can if you want to. If somebody says something in the midst of it and somebody wants to say Word Sneak, then they have to claim, yeah.
And then
that
you go
was-
Super Saiyan.
yeah.
Yeah, that'll
Do you
happen.
have that clip? Oh,
No.
are you gonna play? No, the
What's
clip
that?
of guess the word, guess the sound.
I do.
Okay,
Okay.
just checking. That's
I
coming
do.
up later. 'cause
It's coming
a
up
little
later.
Easter egg, I guess, of Salo and Hutch
Yeah.
creativity.
We have 4 mystery sounds. And I've got to be honest with
coming
you,
up later.
they're kind of tough. They're
We'll just make something
they're-
up.
It's kind of. They are kind of tough. We're going to play them. We'll turn them up as loud as we possibly can inside the studio here so that you can see them without the mics going back there. But there are 4 mystery sounds.
Hey, is this gonna be bits? Are there gonna be bits and pieces of YouTube, or is it gonna be the whole show?
Probably the whole show.
Hey, cool. I was just wondering.
Probably the whole show. So
if you're listening, watch. If you're watching, you're already listening.
it'll be out.
Watching, listen.
It'll be out on Monday. That's exactly. Yeah, it'll be out on YouTube on
Give
Monday.
us good ratings for both shows.
It'll be embedded in SaloandHutch.com. It'll also be on Salo and Hutch's Facebook.
Fancy.
That you can find at
Boss.
Salo and Hutch.
So now you guys have to say like, comment, and subscribe.
Never.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe do that.
You know what to do. We don't have to tell you what.
when
to
you
do.
watch YouTube, it will say right
You
up
can
there. Subscribe.
Do all
like
this-
Salo and Hutch.
Subscribble.
Yeah, like Salo and
Subscribble
Hutch.
on that video.
All of those things. It's getting down. Another thing that is Salo and Hutch related, I think.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
It could be.
Sure.
It could be.
No,
that.
no.
I was just saying the words.
Yeah.
You were
Guessing.
speaking the
I was
words.
guessing.
And poorly, too.
I was guessing.
The only way that
I don't think that even counts.
that came
It does
across.
count. I wanted you to know. I put it in the middle of the table.
Okay, that was really good.
Oh,
that was,
yeah,
it, was
uh-huh.
it was snuck in, except for the fact that you pushed the word in.
I wanted to let everybody know that happened. It's officially begun.
I don't think. Hey, mad props and congratulations
To me for doing that.
How do you know I haven't already snuck in all my words?
You're
We
good.
don't.
You haven't.
Exactly.
You haven't.
I forget what my words are. I'm going to take a look.
Congratulations to the La Junta Tiger High School girls tennis team who won today.
They won today 5-2.
Nice.
Way
They
to
won
go.
today. That was fantastic. Also, Salo and Hutch will be at graduation doing the valedictorian,
Oh yeah.
salutatorian speech.
We did it. I am salutatorian. Jeremy is valedictorian of our class. Only 2 guys in the top 10. That's crazy.
That is,
Really?
yeah.
Yep.
And do you know what the GPAs were? 4.191 for you, Jeremy.
And
4.181 for Jacob.
Yes. So it's the same.
It's literally the same.
It's
Okay,
weird.
not literally.
It's not
the same.
literally
So
the
you
same.
guys will be doing a speech together?
Yes.
That's what we're planning
what
on.
We want to do.
Doing a tandem speech. It's gonna
That would be
cool.
good.
Real quick, tell Jeremy what you dreamed last night.
Here was my dream. I had a dream, Jeremy.
I had a dream.
I had a dream about you and Jacob doing the speech, and you were standing up there and you were saying, "Wouldn't it be nice if the things that we learned in high school actually applied in life? That you could actually take them and use them."
Sounds
you
like
know,
Jeremy.
if you were a basketball player that you went on and played basketball, would that
You know,
usually-
like you're Shaquille O'Neal and suddenly just...
exactly like
you know.
you're Shaquille O'Neal.
Well, that helps that I actually learned that in high school.
Exactly. But wouldn't it be nice if you could actually apply the things that you learned? Like if you could apply the things that you learned in forensics. And on each one of those things, you guys are behind each other and you're doing it. And you guys split apart and you put your heads down and you brought them up and you said, "The graduation speech by Salo and Hutch." the forensics thing. It was quite the. Yeah, I also had another dream.
I had like a dream within 3 dreams last night.
This was weird. I was
refreshing.
actually you, Jacob.
I had you were
And you
dreaming
were
that I
at
was
a-
dreaming.
You were at a class at UNC, and we were talking about the effects of anaerobic exercise
Realness.
on cardiovascular output.
Ooh, that's probably real. That's a premonition.
Maybe it was quite. It was
That's
quite.
a
Well, we
little
are
fancy.
doing a cardio lab right now.
No.
And from what I understand, tell me if this is right or wrong. The graduation party will consist of you 3.
Yeah,
I think so.
We need to plan it. but
Our
that's
graduation
idea.
party?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perhaps
Chia Pet.
all 3 of us and Isaiah
Yes,
And
all
Isaiah.
in
And
one
Isaiah
clumpy
and
party.
yes.
Who knows?
Clumpy
Yeah.
party.
But I
Lucky.
know that there was some discussion going on with that. That's coming up. Also, sometime, I don't know how many of you are graduating from OJC.
Wait, just raise your hand and
Do
alienate
any of you
everybody
know-
who's
All
not.
3 of us.
Do any
Who's
of you
not
know
listening.
when you're doing
Watching
that? Do
me.
any of you know if you were supposed to do anything for that?
I
Because
don't know.
I'm pretty sure there's something that we all have to do, like to
Sign a paper.
Yeah, sign a paper, that sort of thing.
But
to
none
be
of you have
officially
done that.
graduating. No, I
No.
haven't.
No. Yeah. And we
Never
can
done
choose
that.
whether or not we want to walk
Yeah.
at OJC as well. And
Pretty sure we're going to be filling out something to solidify that we graduated.
But that's great.
Interesting.
Way to go, Lahana Schools.
So a lot of
letting
things
us do
coming
that.
up. A lot of things coming up through March. Understand that the senior trip
Oh, I'm excited about that.
is going to be at the
Because-
bouncy castle.
Well,
That's what it's called.
One
The
singular
bouncy
one
castle.
bouncy
Jump
castle.
City, Jump Land,
Jump. Sky Zone.
Height Place.
Sky Zone is
Man.
what it's called.
We just jumping, hopping around, just like freaking corkscrews in the air, just jumping around.
That's exactly right.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I didn't expect to be like, yay, senior trip, but if I'm gonna be jumping on trampolines,
Yeah.
then okay.
It'll be fun.
We've gone there, and it was fun. So
You jump
again,
around and plop on things.
yeah.
Good description.
Just a real quick check, real quick. I know for sure Jeremy has word snuck twice. I know for sure he has.
didn't
And
catch
they
it.
were
Where'd you
very
go?
good. Give it to you a little bit. Shaquille O'Neal and Corkscrew.
Oh,
Yes.
what are you
Damn.
gonna do about it? I should put
Yeah.
those away so I know what
Not
else I'm
sure,
aiming for.
Sinone, how many times you have.
Solid none.
A solid none.
Yes.
Jacob, I know at least one. Because
I
you
was
pushed
close.
it to the
I
tape.
think
I
you
was
were
about
declared.
to until you, I was about to until you
Nice.
stopped the sentence.
I don't.
sorry.
I think you were declared.
Yeah.
SpongeBob
Yeah.
SquarePants wasn't
was
very
a
sneaky.
declaration.
Hey, another thing that we're going to be doing during the time, we're going to try and do it in between each one of the 15 minutes that we have here, 4 sections of 15 minutes. I want to bring up one of the mystery sounds.
Uh-huh.
This is one of the things that they're going to be trying to do this Salo and Hutch. I'm going to tell you, it's a little tough. This first one, I think, is probably the easiest one.
Okay.
And
And
we're
the-
going to guess what it is.
Yeah, the clip is probably, I don't know, Jimbo, how long is it? The mystery sound number 1.
You know.
It's 2 minutes and 17
those are
seconds.
words.
It's just going to keep
Really?
going.
Okay.
So you
Okay.
don't need to get through the whole entire
We just
tune.
need to get the sound.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and turn this up. Hopefully we don't feedback.
And if you do, you can hear us
Yeah.
listening to our own
And
sound.
Yeah.
Jimbo, go ahead and bring up mystery sound number 1.
Static.
Nope. Listen. Can you hear it?
Nope.
Not much.
Yeah, I'm going to turn it up. I'm going to turn it up.
Can you hear it?
It's going to get louder. Can you hear it?
a little bit.
Okay.
It's going to get louder. Don't worry.
It's a jellyfish mating.
No, but nice word sneak.
Either
Listen,
of those could have
listen.
been.
It's coming. There's more.
It's just
Now, there's a
silence.
pause.
I can't hear it
It's a,
because
it's a dead body being dragged across a sidewalk, probably.
Nope.
Velcro shoes.
Dang it.
Listen.
Is it someone
Like-
eating a carrot?
No.
it's like someone crumpling paper.
Getting there.
Someone reading a book.
No.
Someone.
That's a
eating-
loud book reader.
Somebody's eating M&Ms.
Someone's folding a box.
There's a very good reason that you guys don't know what that sound is.
Because someone licking an envelope.
Getting there.
Someone
Opening an envelope. Opening their mail.
Exactly.
Oh, someone
Somebody
mail.
opening mail.
Points.
That's exactly right. And the
Yes.
reason I thought that would be hard for you guys
Because
is
we don't do that.
What's mail?
Because you
We've got
don't-
mail online.
You don't do that. That's right.
Yeah,
Especially, and what you heard was, you've seen those envelopes that have like the windows on them.
Mm-hmm.
That's the sound of that.
Ah.
They're very hard.
No, I dig it. It gives us more
No,
time
they-
to just make
they-
up dumb things.
They really are difficult.
I think if you listen closely to a dead body being dragged along the
It'll
sidewalk,
sound like you're opening your mail.
It
Yeah.
sounded very much
That's why
like
people
Bugs
get away
Bunny
with
taking
murder.
a bite of a carrot. Very
That's
exaggerated.
why people get away with murder, because it's just like, what's happening outside? Oh, the
someone's
neighbor's just
opening
opening
their
his
opening
mail.
mail.
The funny thing was when I went on and tried to find sounds like that, they were either absolutely too easy, like a chicken, or a rooster type of thing, or they were so.
kangaroo.
I've got to tell you, I found this website. It was the creepiest thing I've ever seen. It's called Mystery Sounds.
Oh goodness.
And listen, it's a guy, I swear, from Scotland, and he starts out like this: "Welcome to Mystery Sounds."
What are those videos called?
He's just whispering.
What are those
And he
videos
said,
called?
he said, "Listen to this," and he says the answer to last time's mystery sound. The first one was someone opening up an. And I'm like, this is the freakiest thing I've ever heard.
There's videos
weird.
that are called that have a title to them that people do, and it's like
mystery sound.
no, not
okay,
that.
Not that.
It's called Guess the Sound. No, Rhett and Link did a thing. Shout out to you, Rhett and Link.
Oh, about where people enjoy sound?
Yeah,
It's-
where there's
it-
just
but
a certain
I don't know
sound
what
that people really enjoy.
and it
So
like
there's
gives you the chills. And
There's whole videos of just like, this is the sound of a spoon hitting a coffee cup over and over.
Yeah.
You
Or
know,
like someone twiddling their fingers, and
Like
there's
that
whole
noise.
videos.
and it gives you the chills. And
like
you
there's
really
an
like it.
audience for that, for like
It's vaguely
sounds.
it's vaguely shameful. It's just
yeah.
strange.
But this guy freaked me out. I had to pull the thing out of my ear. I was like, I can't. But the problem is, have you ever done that? And you can't
vaguely
hear it 'cause-
shameful.
You
is
can't
an
hear
album
it
name we should
because-
have.
Vaguely shameful.
because you don't have your headphones on. But when you've got a mic turned up so much and you're
Yeah,
trying to
yeah,
whisper, and then you swallow.
Oh yeah,
I don't like
Yeah,
that
and
sound.
you can hear
That's
that.
that's
Yeah.
something I'm subconscious of right now when I'm drinking my tea. I'm like, don't
As I-
swallow too
As I
loud.
lean in closer and go,
Yeah, it's the whole.
ah,
And you're like,
We apologize.
that's
sorry,
just horrible.
sorry.
And then he does it in a
fans.
Scotland accent. And then, of course, Mystery Sounds number 8, you get the answers to Mystery Sounds number 7.
Ah,
And these were, and some of them I didn't pick, and one of them was a hairbrush.
Whoa.
Like,
A hair
That would've been difficult.
Like those prongy hairbrushes.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's flipping it.
Yeah.
They were almost impossible. I'm not even sure you're going to be able to get some of these.
I was like, this is the sound of dentures clacking together.
Absolutely, absolutely. I do want to talk a little bit and ask you
I'd
guys
do that if I had
because
dentures.
Jacob, I know that maybe not so much for you, and it's maybe out of your age range a little bit. Nerdwave Radio came back,
That's true. Welcome back, Nerdwave.
and when we
Fancy.
did that,
There's your
we did-
memorabilia is in the corner
yes,
over there.
Harry will be coming to pick that up. We did a big salute to Leonard Nimoy.
Thank you, Leonard Nimoy.
And
for
I'm
the
Yeah.
issue you
I'm
brought.
curious. Star Trek, Star Wars. I don't know. I know Star Wars maybe more for Jacob.
We had a thing at Village Inn after a Midsummer Night's Dream, and I was like, did you guys hear that Leonard Nimoy died?
Mm-hmm.
And Jeremy was like, no, he didn't.
I
You
was
guys
pretty
are
much
lying.
no.
Full in denial.
Nimoy has never died before.
Full
Is
in
that-
denial.
Does that make an impact on you guys? I mean, does that
It's weird
Does that
be-
go into your
It feels weird, but it's not a huge hit.
yeah, it wasn't like it
Robin
wasn't,
Williams?
It wasn't like that because Robin Williams, I could be like, oh my gosh, I remember all the stuff Robin Williams was in. All I could remember Leonard Nimoy for was Star Trek, so I didn't know too much about him besides that. So it was different, but
Where did you actually pick up Leonard Nimoy at? Where do you know him from?
Star Trek.
That's Star
Star
Trek.
Trek.
Yeah.
Star Trek, the original, as in Spock.
You know, you
Yeah.
knew that.
Yes.
Or-
Even we knew
Yeah.
that.
yeah,
when he
Leonard
reappeared.
Nimoy was
Yeah.
Spock.
yeah. Before he was future Spock,
In the new
he was actual
remakes.
Spock. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was quite.
He's also on a couple episodes of The Big Bang Theory.
He is. Remember
Yes.
that when he was.
I could grow my own Leonard Nimoy.
Yeah,
Sheldon got a napkin signed
Oh my
by
goodness.
Yeah.
him. He's
He
like
did,
he,
he got-
he wiped his mouth with it.
And then it was when they opened up the little, or he wasn't supposed to open up the transporter, and then Leonard Nimoy was talking to him as a little doll, the Leonard Nimoy doll. That was funny. What
Science.
we also didn't know was that he sang a lot.
He did.
That
He
reminds me.
sang like folk songs.
My way.
Yeah, on
My-
Nerdwave Radio, we played. He sang "I Walk the Line" by
Listen
Johnny
and
Cash.
watch Nerdwave Radio.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well, we
Nerdwave
all-
was
I
good.
don't know if I'm remembering correctly, but my mom showed me a video, and I believe it was him actually. He was singing about the plot to The Hobbit.
Yes,
It was back
yes.
in
We played that on
Yes.
the show.
Yeah.
Bilbo
It's
Baggins.
called Bilbo Baggins.
Yeah.
Nice.
Down in the show.
And
yeah.
it's very
Bilbo.
very psychedelic because
Bilbo
I
Baggins.
really enjoyed the dancing.
Yeah, and I don't think think we have it on the board anymore. I think we took it off, but
It was one of those gems that you hear about, but you never actually hear.
Yeah, it is. And
Sorry, Salo and Hutch fans.
it's quite the thing. So he was kind of big, and I just didn't know how far that reached over into your age group of Leonard Nimoy passing, and so I thought I would ask.
Yeah. It was kind of like how we were thinking. That makes me wonder: is Mr. Rogers alive? Because somebody said like, "Oh yeah, it was Mr. Rogers died the other day too," and we're like, "What?" No, it turns out it was the anniversary of his death like 12 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't know anything.
We know of them, but we don't know about them.
We don't know anything.
Did you know? And
Probably
Jeremy,
not.
could you do me a favor there? Just
I don't
turn
know most
and
things.
hit the letter L. Thank you.
I did it.
Did you know that Mr. Rogers was a Presbyterian pastor?
I didn't.
Way to go.
Well, there you go.
Mr. Rogers.
I
Good
just
on
thought-
you, Rogers.
A lot of
Doing
things that
pastoring.
we didn't even know. One of the things that I was looking at and thinking about, because Jacob and I were talking about it. I know that Jeremy and Sonone, you went to it, but Jacob, you were in it. Just finished Shakespeare's.
Oh, I was really confused. I was like,
A
like a
Midsummer-
riddle, like
Yeah, A
he went
Midsummer
to it
Night's
and he was
Dream.
in it.
And I was curious because Jacob and I got
Shakespeare. We're getting a lot of Shakespeare
Yeah, Jacob and
this year.
Jacob and I we were talking about that, and just wondering. And just before we go, before we do that, I download this. I'm gonna turn this on so you can hear it. Jimbo, I'm gonna play something here just so that you can hear it and know that we were actually telling the truth. Can you hear that?
No. No.
Can you hear it?
No.
Okay.
Can you hear me now? That's a dated
Well, we're
reference.
playing it on there.
It's really dated.
It's
But I get it.
Bilbo Baggins.
Oh,
Fancy.
couldn't hear it.
So people who are listening will be able to hear it. But anyway, we've got it on there, and it'll be on the show, and put it on YouTube so that you can hear it. But I'm curious, you guys, you studied it in lit, right?
We studied
Hamlet.
Hamlet in
Okay.
literature.
Yeah.
What do you think about Shakespeare?
I dig him, man. I got
I
a lot of
know.
Shakespeare this year.
I know.
I dig him.
Why?
It's timeless. It's like describing Shakespeare is like a conversation that two like tween-age girls would have. Tween-age girls. That was not a word sneak, actually. That was just mine own vocabulary.
My
own cab.
My own cab.
Yeah.
But it is because you're like, this person loves this person, but he actually loves this person because he was tricked into loving this person, and then this person actually wants to be with this person, and it's crazy. And all of his stories are like that because there's so many different things that cause the plot to move. That's why I love
Yeah.
Shakespeare.
Mostly miscommunication.
Miscommunication and irony.
Yeah.
That's true.
Jeremy, what do you
I
think
like-
of Shakespeare?
I like Shakespeare, but honestly, to me, he's never been as amazing as I've expected him to be.
Yeah.
Especially seeing how like all the stories that are based off of Shakespearean plots are really based off of older plots.
Yeah.
Like Romeo and Juliet. Like
That
that
story is
same
around-
story harkens back to like the Sophocles, you know, writing Antigone and stuff. And I don't know. I think that people usually go back into the past to Shakespeare and then stop when really there's a lot more
Yeah.
important stuff in the past beyond
Yeah,
that.
I think I learned that with when we were doing Oedipus and stuff. I was like, this stuff is great, and Oedipus is years older than Shakespeare, and it's a great story.
Okay, so you guys are all seniors. What do you say to a freshman or sophomore who's coming up?
You
and
know
it-
nothing.
And
you don't know. We're gonna look right into the camera, into your eyes. You don't know anything.
and then comes to you and says, "Oh man, how am I ever going to be able to read this Shakespeare?" What do you say to them
Spark notes?
to get them
Spark notes.
through Shakespeare?
Suck it up.
Yeah. It could be much worse. You could get.
Could be worse.
Yeah, Shakespeare's not bad, and it's not hard.
You could be.
I would say,
you know what?
yeah.
You could be getting strangled by a female bodybuilder. I mean,
That's true.
Yeah,
You know, in the end, you're reading actual literature. You should be thankful that we have something to measure against stuff like Divergent.
Yeah. Ooh. Fighter.
You should be
Fire.
thankful there are
we
things
should
better
read-
than Divergent.
You know what? We should read 50 Shades of Grey to first graders.
Yeah.
That
Why
should
not?
happen.
We should.
I was tricked into saying that once.
should probably do that.
You were tricked into saying that once.
By the way, we took a poll on the Derek and Jess and the Family Nest because
What was it like? Is 50 Shades shameful or something?
It was 50
Secret
Shades
shame.
of 50 Shades of Jess.
Vaguely
Because she went and
shameful.
saw it, we took a poll, and no one thought that elementary kids or high school kids.
Except
Who the
Jeremy.
fuck it?
Who the funk? But anyway,
Whenever
we
you
do.
say Divergent, I think of calculus, and then I get sort of sad.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Because the
Calculus-
Divergent series are hard.
Calculus
It's
makes
hard.
you sad.
It's
Just in
tough.
general.
because calculus is just sad.
When you say Divergent, normal people think, oh, that young adult series, and I'm like,
I think
Calculus class.
How many minutes we got until commercial, Jimbo?
As many as we need. That's
Okay,
false.
we got 4 minutes till commercial.
Time
so,
is not infinite for us.
So here's
Infinitely
here's a
divisible,
question.
though. That doesn't mean anything.
Here's
it's not
a-
even a word sneak.
Here's a question for you guys, and I know you're going to. Who is, and this may be an unfair comparison, so don't try and equal it out, but just
I kind of really wanted to answer the question,
Which-
for real, but
okay.
from Shakespeare, just real quick to
Okay.
the freshmen or whoever is coming up that's like, we got to read Shakespeare. Just legit look at the story. Don't be like the words are so hard to understand
Yeah.
because it's old. just legit look at the story that it's
Yeah.
trying to tell.
yeah, at least read one of his things, because it's good to at least know what he's about and what he's up to.
Who is the Shakespeare of the 20th and 21st century? I know you can't equal.
What's gonna be
I know you
timeless?
can't equal
Yeah,
it out.
that's basically what the question is.
Timeless, like Shakespeare.
Who is it? And you can go back. You can go to if you have to go to the 19th century, whatever. But
I really want to say Tolkien just because I'm a big fan, but his stories, I'm sure, are going to be timeless partially because some of
Tolkien.
them are very inspired by biblical literature and stuff like that. So I think that's just going to carry on for a while, and it's
I think
Crazy
Tolkien's
epic
gonna
story.
Be timeless.
yeah.
it would have been
epic.
nice if Tolkien, if there was more, if there were more works
It's true. Shakespeare
out
wrote
there.
like 50,000
He
things.
wrote 137 sonnets and I'm not. I mean, 15 plays. I think it was
A lot of
something like that. Not that Tolkien doesn't have a
Not
lot of
50,000.
Yeah.
That was the
If I could go into the 19th century,
stuff.
I would say that William Faulkner
Faulkner.
is the sort of, you look at Shakespeare as the paragon of
Right.
Yeah.
playwriting.
the
I
ghost
think
of the South.
I think it's, you can't really, in my opinion, get better than Faulkner when it comes to telling a story in an interesting way.
And I totally agree. Even though Shakespeare is so freaking hard to understand.
Because
A
legit,
lot of his
he
stuff
made
is
up
dense.
words.
Yeah.
Which doesn't make
Right.
any
Which
sense.
isn't fair today.
It wasn't fair back then.
It wasn't fair back then.
What was he expecting?
He made up
I'm
words.
Muddle Buddy.
Well, that's
and
why-
everyone's like, I don't know what that means. And Shakespeare's like, you don't understand my art.
Google it.
But we use it now. I mean, we use words
Yeah.
that he coined.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that's why they had to do those dummy plays ahead of time. They do the whole story like really quickly, like a synopsis at the beginning.
Like
And
a
then
silent
you'd
film,
actually-
Yeah,
real quick
and
to
then
show
they
what the
do
play
it.
was.
So
Yeah.
for the people who couldn't understand.
We're going to take a break here in just a minute. Just kind of a thing. Any more word sneaks?
I think
Anyone
I've
want to
gotten.
say a word?
I think I've gotten in one.
Have you gotten in
I've
one?
gotten in one.
Jake, have you gotten in a couple?
Gotten 4.
I know you have.
Fancy. I haven't gotten anything new.
I haven't
The
worked
female
hard.
bodybuilder was a nice
Female
move.
bodybuilder was
that one was.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That one was in there. When we come back, we're going to do 3 more of the mystery sounds. Also going to have the 10 questions. So we want you to stay with us on the other side of this break. You're listening to the Salo and Hutch Show right here on BlogTalk Radio.
Hey, Gil!
Hey, Lenny. Hey.
Hey! What a surprise, huh? What a coincidence.
Yeah, man. How you doing?
Me? I'm good. I'm all right. I'm not so good. I'm suicidal. I'm suicidal, Gil. But I'm good.
Yeah, I heard about you and Cindy. We should have called.
No. I mean, I should have called you guys. I mean, I've just been so preoccupied with death and all. How's Allison?
Oh, Allison? Oh, she is great. She should actually be meeting us here in a little bit.
Allison's coming here?
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is amazing. This is fantastic. This is incredible, really.
You haven't been getting out much, have you, Lenny?
It's hopeless, Gil. I'm miserable. A wreck. All alone during allergy season with my gums all big and bleeding.
May I join you?
Hey, come on. I mean, you don't know how lucky you are to have a woman like Allison. Darling, beautiful Al.
I think we're breaking up.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Lenny! You ever have one of those friends that just hangs on longer than he should?
No. You ever had a friend be jealous of your relationship?
I don't even remember about the time I was madly in love with your fiance.
This is a story about Gil and Lenny, two friends with very different problems, but all those problems seem to be...
All About Al by Sherry Vogelstein.
I mean, I'm sorry, I don't believe it. I mean, you and Allison and you're like Romeo and Juliet.
I'm just telling you right now because it might not be such a good idea for you to be here.
Why, Gil? Be very quiet.
Yeah, I'm just saying, it's a cafe deal and all. I'm hoping she'll keep the crying down to a minimum. I'll tell you, Lenny, it ain't easy breaking a girl's heart, you know?
No, I don't know. I've dreamt of it, though.
That's what I'm gonna do. I really... Yes. No offense, Lenny. No offense, but you make a really ugly girl.
Was there something you wanted to say to me?
No, that's perfect. That's perfect. That's perfect. Allison, I have something to tell you.
I love you, Gilly.
I love you too. We have to break up. Because I have a brain tumor.
You do?
No. I'm not good enough for you, Allison. I think you deserve better.
I do deserve better. But I don't want better. I want you. You all moronic and greasy.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't think I can live up to this image you have of me. I mean, sure, we're okay today. We might be okay tomorrow, but I'm scared I'm gonna wake up, look in your eyes, and instead of the love, I'm gonna see something else. I'm gonna see the hate. I'm gonna see all the respect drained out of you, and Allison, I just don't think I can take that.
Is that true?
No. I mean, you can't tell her the real stuff, man. I mean, it's not even that big of a deal. It's just it's a little thing that happens when we're lying in bed. I'll be getting all comfortable. And all of a sudden, I feel this big leg plop over right on top of me.
Is it her leg?
Yeah, that's not the point. The point is I don't need some weight pinning me down to the mattress.
Cindy bought bunk beds when I moved in.
I just don't like to be touched.
Cindy said all touching should be kept to an absolute minimum.
Cindy did you the biggest favor in the world when she dumped you.
I know. That's the one favor women always want to do for me. That's why I'm telling you, Gil, it's lonely in New York and Allison is special.
I know she's special, but it's not just the leg thing, Lenny.
Is it like a leg/arm thing?
It's like the way she's so obsessed with her weight all the time. I mean, I'll go and pick her up, and the first thing she says when I see her is, "Hey, Gil, do I look like I've gained weight?"
So?
So I'll say, "No, you look perfect," and she'll say,
No, you're lying.
"Why would I lie?"
To make me feel good!
I would never do that, Allison.
Yes, I see it in your eyes!
That's not a lie, Allison. That's my contact lens. You haven't getting an ounce since the day you were born.
Really?
Yeah, really.
You tell me if I did.
Of course. course.
Promise you tell me?
Promise I'll tell you.
Promise you promise?
I promise, I swear. Now put a stake through my head, Lenny, because I can't take it anymore. It drives me nuts. I mean, why can't you just invest in a scale or something? Why it's gotta be such a big mystery all the time? To me, she looks perfect, so what's the problem?
Well, maybe she's afraid that if she got fat, that you dump her.
Well, I mean, yeah, I would, but that doesn't mean you gotta like dwell on it all the time. I mean, every guy wants his girlfriend to have a nice figure.
Cindy gained 60 pounds while we were together.
I know, man. How'd you deal with that?
I loved her for what was on the inside.
Deep inside.
Look, a good woman is hard to find.
Cindy is not hard to find. I wonder why Allison's so late.
Cindy would always be late.
Cindy, can't you just get over Cindy? Just get over her.
Get over her?
What you need is somebody nice, somebody smart, someone who gives you support, someone who really likes you.
They have that!
Of course they do. All you gotta do is give yourself a break, that's all, man. Just go for it. Go for it.
Hey, Gil.
Yeah.
When Allison gets...
Huh?
When Allison gets...
You just finished the sentence.
When Allison gets here... Have her?
What?
Oh, no. Not like have her. That was a silly expression. Like, ask her out on a date. Would you mind?
Would I mind? If you asked Allison out on a date, Allison Kramer?
It's a problem.
No, it's not a problem.
Then I won't.
I said it's not a problem. Okay.
Okay. Thanks, Gilly.
Man, don't call me Gilly. I just... But you know, what about Cindy?
What about Cindy? You told me to forget her.
That's it. I say forget about her. You just forget about her just like that?
Well, I thought you gave me an excellent piece of advice, Gil. I'm just trying to follow up on it is all.
Yeah, but you and Allison and you, it's just like, your body's still warm, Lenny.
In a way, isn't that better? I mean, that way she won't have any time to mourn the loss of you, because I'll be right there to console her.
Well, I want you to console her.
Well, why not? You want to see her suffer?
No, but even more, I don't want to see her with you.
Very fair. You said you didn't want
Never
her.
said I didn't want her, Lenny.
You said you were breaking up.
Said I was thinking about breaking up with her. That little dancing thought had watched my mind. I didn't realize I gave you the opportunity to so whoop in like some galosh wearing vulture.
That's not a very flattering characterization, Gil. You told me to go for it.
It, not her, stupid.
Well, why not her? Why not Allison, huh?
Because, just because.
Oh, because what? Look, all my life, I've watched the Leonards of this world lose the Allisons of this world to the Gills of this world, and the Gills don't even care! I'm sick of it! It's men like you who ruin women for the rest of us, abusing them and demeaning them till they've so totally lost their sense of self, they think the real men are the ones that treat them that way. No, you're not real at all, are you? No, you're just scared. You're scared of yourself, scared of rejection, scared that one day you're gonna look in Allison's eyes and see the hate. Because you're scared that once she realizes who Gilly really is, she's gonna realize there's nothing to see!
Yeah, well,
Shut up, man. I think I've offended you, Gil. I'm sorry.
no, who needs your sorry? Not me. Allison is a prize, a gift, and she loves me, and that's a very scary thing. I mean, who wants to deal with disappointing a woman like that anyway? I mean, we're not talking about some whale beast like Cindy. We're talking Allison Kramer here, and you know what? Deep down, everyone's scared of rejection, Lenny. Everyone.
Well, I'm not.
That's just because you're so used to it!
Damn straight I am. Take a look at a real man, Gil. A man who's not afraid of rejection, or commitment, or intimacy, or the dark. Ah! Okay, I'm a little afraid of the dark, but I'm not afraid of love. Love I embrace unguarded, and I love Allison. I want her, Gil.
Yeah? Well, so do I. Ba-da-da-dum.
Welcome back to the Salo and Hutch Show right here on BlogTalk Radio and the Road Less Traveled Internet Ministries and the YouTubery.
You have to whisper.
You have to whisper like that. It's the weird.
Somewhere out there, someone's listening to this and they're like,
Yes.
As they
the
whisper.
sound of weird people whispering.
Absolutely.
hey,
I'm
we're
not gonna
back.
lie, I like the sound of like when you tap your fingernails on coffee mugs and stuff.
Yeah.
That's the stuff.
Okay, so what we've been doing
I'm one of
is
those guys.
we've been trying to guess these mystery sounds, and so we're going to try and turn this one up so that we don't feedback that much. But Jimbo, go ahead and play mystery sound number 2.
Make a face like you're listening to something.
Yeah.
That's a
A second.
that's a leprechaun jumping out.
Can
of
you
a,
hear it?
That's a leprechaun jumping out of a fanny pack.
No.
That's a plant swallowing a cheetah.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
It's the rubbing of two breadsticks together.
Listen close.
Is it that Vizio remote?
Nope.
Dang it.
I put my ear up to the microphone like that's
Yeah.
gonna help.
It's a small person eating beer nuts.
No. No.
Maybe they're grape nuts.
Okay, listen to it just real close.
It's you're clipping your fingernails.
No.
Chewing gum.
Popping knuckles.
I will give you a hint.
is it a clicking
you're
sound
playing,
or a
You're playing with something in your hand.
Dice.
Marbles.
Feeling of regret.
Playing with the feeling of regret in my palms.
I would actually take.
Playing with something in your hands?
Yeah, I would actually take
Chalk.
two. I would actually take 2 different answers
Tiny
because
person.
they both
Gerbil.
sound the same. I will tell you this: it's not. Okay, that's the end of the clip right there.
It's
Or
hard.
wait, no, I think it's still going on. Is it still going on, Jimbo?
You shut your mouth.
Yeah, it's 3 minutes long.
Oh my god.
It's 3 minutes, so.
3 minutes long. Yeah.
Firewood.
It's not. It's the same sound as if you were playing with magnets in your hand.
Magnets.
It's the same sound as that. That's not what it
Pa-
is.
Paper clips.
Eyeballs.
Books.
No, but it does have something to do with the Vizio remote.
Batteries.
Batteries.
That's
Batteries.
It's people playing with batteries.
Points
Ah,
to you.
I've played with batteries,
I
and
told you, man. they're-
once you said it, I was like, I know that sound. I've played with batteries so
Told
many
you.
times, I feel stupid.
That is absolutely. That one is
That
a
makes
tough
me
one.
feel a fool.
Sounds a lot like those remotes though, because like the center
Oh,
button's
yeah.
just so clicky.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay, just a second here. I think that we might. I've got to try this again to see if you can hear it, because we played it before. But I want. You said you couldn't hear it, but I'm going to try it again and see if you can.
And now I can hear it.
In the middle of the earth, on the land of Shire, was a brave little hospital with all fire.
Here we go. Here comes the good.
In a hobbit hole, and everybody knows him.
Bilbo Baggins.
It's very much sounds like on Austin Powers song.
Salutes to you, Leonard Nimoy.
Cool music.
Yeah.
That was groovy.
Great Sloppy Joe, who's in our front yard?
That would
think
look
that's
like
your
my
mother?
wife
Oh,
Christine
okay.
playing with our
really
dog.
confused.
That's exactly right.
That's
Great
spy
Sloppy
cameras
Joe.
in the front yarn.
Yarn.
Lawn
Yarn.
yard. The yarn.
Anyway,
Does Haley play with frisbees?
She doesn't eat them like Jeremy's dog does.
That actually happened today.
Jerry, I understand you got a dog.
Yes, I got a
beast of
dog.
an animal.
Yeah, a Karelian bear dog named Mika.
It looks like a bear.
Yeah, he's hefty.
hefty.
And he belongs to my uncle, but his family recently moved to Tucson in a small indoor apartment, as opposed to an outdoor apartment, a tent.
We're gonna try.
The dog can't make it there, so he's carrying with us. So we tried to get him to catch a frisbee today, and
How'd
he
that
caught
work
it,
out?
and immediately with one chomp snapped it in two and began eating the frisbee.
That's the kind of dog you want right there.
It is.
Okay, we're going to try and get to 10 questions.
Oh,
quarter,
yeah.
not
Oh, yeah.
at quarter till, so that means we got to get into these other 2 mystery
Little
sounds.
face.
Are you
Yes.
ready for this next mystery sound? Go ahead, Jimbo. Bring up mystery sound number 3.
Is that male too?
No, it sounds like that though.
Is that
Is it mushing bubble wrap?
No.
Oh, it sounds more watery now.
There's a fluid sound in
Someone
there.
eating Doritos.
You're getting closer.
Eating Cheetos. Eating enchiladas.
Fritos.
Eating something.
Baby.
Actually,
Nope.
opening
What'd you
something.
say? Eating.
Opening chip bags.
No, but it's made of the same stuff.
Eating.
Hey, you see a little thing? Here, listen.
French fries?
You hear that nasty eating sound?
This is just make me uncomfortable now.
Eating Taco Bell.
Eating like unwrapping candy.
What kind?
Chocolate
What kind?
chocolate gumdrops.
M&M's.
Chocolate like
I
Hershey's.
don't think you'll get it, but I think you got it.
Sneakers.
I don't think you'll get it, but I think you
it's
got
actually somebody opening up and eating a Twix bar.
Twix.
I said Snickers at the end.
Because it's got that, yeah, absolutely. Got that one right.
It's crazy.
Okay, we're going to go to this last one here, Jimbo. And so let's go ahead and bring up mystery sound number 4. This one's a little tougher, guys. Listen.
This is like. There's like a weird pop, like someone
They're scraping along. Like a
scraping
trying
along.
to squeegee their rocks.
Maybe a little bit.
That was a
Listen,
stretch.
that was a word sneak. Can you
It sounds like
listen to it real close?
a bear is hiding from the law.
It's rubbing something together.
Rubbing two
sounds like a
pieces of
like
paper
a
together.
saw with long teeth.
Rubbing. It's like rubbing cardboard together. Rubbing two
Once I tell you, I'm going to tell you.
depressed workers together.
I'm going to tell you what it is, and then you're going to hear
Why
it.
do I say the things that I say?
Did you ever get a package and you got those little popcorn things in it, the polystyrene?
Rubbing
Oh.
Two
Packing peanuts together.
peanuts.
Rubbing,
You can eat those, you know.
rubbing. No, listen.
You can.
Listen.
They taste like peanuts. but
Listen.
they're packed
They're
together.
not.
Listen.
Oh,
You
now
hear
I
it?
Now
Now
I
you
hear
hear
it.
it. That's exactly right.
Huh.
That's
Put your
unfair.
ear to your
weird.
microphone,
That's exactly right. That's mystery sound.
It's crazy. Do we have the clip of us figuring out what that game should be?
That.
What? I don't know. Oh, wait a second.
I asked you.
Of what? Which one is it? I can find it here real quick.
Guess the word, and you said yes, and I was really
Guess
happy.
the word.
Oh, you don't know what it is then.
Well,
I
You
think
listen to it.
Is it?
but-
I think it's under Salo and Hutch. Guess the word. I
thi-
think
yes.
that is the title.
okay.
It literally is.
Tell me a little bit about it as I look for
but
it.
we weren't sure, like, what should be a cool little game or something to
Yeah.
play on the show.
And we couldn't
So-
figure out anything.
So
I
Jacob
was-
said, hit the record button. And then we let it record for a bit as we started talking like weirdos. And we actually came up with the idea
for something like
on that.
this.
So we thought it'd be a nice Easter egg to, like, show what the creative process looks like for one of
okay.
these.
I thought
So-
you heard it. I didn't know it was on the board or not, though.
Well, what I can do is I can look here on the
It's
board,
worth it.
and if it's under it, is it under is Salo and Hutch?
Salo and Hutch
Yeah,
guess
I'm
the
pretty
word.
sure I saved it just to the desktop.
Okay, and so
That time.
what I'll do is I'll scroll down here, and there's a lot of Salo and Hutches, but let me Salo and Hutch guess
Salo and
the
Hutch.
sound.
Guess the sound.
Guess the
Is that
sound.
Yes.
Okay,
This is
then what
it's
I'll
called.
do, what I will do is I will pull that out real quick. I will put that into Audacity, and I will get that.
Everything will be
So, but we've got
peachy.
a few minutes. While I do that, you guys figure out something to talk about. How's that?
Well, who's gotten all of their words down? Me.
That would
really?
be good.
I snuck all my words in.
Did you sneak all of your words
All of
in?
them.
I'm trying to think of a sentence that I could pack them all in.
Well, that's not right, is it?
All of them.
If I could get it past you guys, it'd be great.
What were they?
You guys want to hear my words?
What were your words?
My words. Fanny pack. Enchiladas. Female bodybuilder. Dentures. Jellyfish. SpongeBob SquarePants. and Sloppy Joe.
It's unfair because those are normal words we use.
Do you
in
not have
speaking.
normal words?
We have.
Yeah, you know, female bodybuilder. That's a normal word.
We
Female
keep
bodybuilder.
those things are in vocabulary regularly for us.
Or your words not?
Some of them are pretty often.
Okay, I don't want to know. What words have you snuck in?
I've snuck in frisbee,
Mm.
grape nuts, and breadsticks and Velcro shoes left.
Two breadsticks rubbing together.
Two breadsticks
Is
running
what he
together.
said for the packing peanuts. That's
Yes.
what two breadsticks sound like rubbing together.
Have you guys seen him do that? Just
Yeah.
hit a letter S for me there real quick.
The letter S.
Oh, do it. Hold on, do it again. There you go. One more. There you
Yeah,
go.
I think we'll have to
Alrighty.
on the video. We'll have to have a ding whenever we
Sneak a word.
Whenever you sneak a word
Yeah.
into your
Have you ever seen Jimmy Fallon play that?
I
No.
don't think I've seen him play.
I haven't.
I don't watch him enough.
Here at Salo and Hutch, we just take other people's games because we like to play.
Well,
them.
they're good. That's the whole thing about it. That's the whole thing about it. And
I'm sure Miles would love to play that game. He
Yeah.
plays that game with himself.
I'm going to recycle that and see if
Recycle, reuse.
we're going to reduce.
I couldn't remember the third one.
Great job thinking of the order as well.
Yeah.
Could not think of it.
And see, and you know, we played, and we should come up with some other ones that Jimmy Fallon has, because we played on Derek
I wanted
and
to
Chad.
do Super Saiyan Saturday, but
Super
Jeremy wouldn't
Saiyan
let me.
Saturday.
That's how that
too
played
much.
out.
That's how that played out.
Too much.
Oh no!
But you know what?
I don't think you have the special
Okay.
effects budget.
All right, here's the deal. Set this up again, because all I did was load that thing. I don't know what's on this
it's
clip.
just us talking.
I think it should just be us talking.
It's about 1:09.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
about right.
It
This
was
is-
actually 15 minutes of nonsense.
This was
a nut-
nonsense
yeah.
out of 15 minutes of
Yeah,
nonsense.
this
So
is a
this is
nugget of
This is a little bit of
creativity.
behind the scenes creativity right here. So here we go.
Like close your eyes. Listen to that sound effect, everybody. Now, what situation is happening in a movie with that sound effect?
I know a game we could play.
Probably a stabbing. Okay. What?
So we get some sound bites ready tomorrow.
Yeah.
And they're ones that we don't know.
Yeah.
Like I
How are we gonna get them ready?
go record
Is
some
it like
things.
a recording of like Thomas Jefferson, like his actual voice,
I make sounds.
or like a recording of like Adam and Eve?
I make Foley sounds.
Okay. Oh, you make Foley
When
sounds.
I get home.
So like Mick Foley, like you pretend to be Mick Foley.
And then you do that too.
Okay.
But then on the show.
And then we'll just like,
We
and then
guess
we'll tell
what the
each other
sound
what they
is.
are.
We'll guess what the sound
I
is.
was wrong. Oh, what are we doing again?
We'll guess what the sound is.
Oh, okay. What it'll be called?
We'll call it Guess the Sound.
Super Saiyan Saturday.
Call it Guess the Sound.
So that gives you.
That's what it actually sounds like while we're thinking of what to talk about.
That's
We'll
the
call it
magic of
Guess the
Salo and
Sound.
Hutch right there. Hey, we need to get into
Get it going.
10 questions.
10 questions.
So, Jimbo, let's go ahead. Bring it up. That's Salo and Hutch's 10 questions.
10 more questions. Well, that will-
10 question, yeah.
By now, I prefer the ghost in it.
I like
the ghost is welcome.
I don't want it to go.
I don't want the ghost to
Okay.
leave.
So I never bring it. I never bring it
don't
up
bring
when
it
we
up
have
again.
free time to re-record the 10 questions theme, because it's endearing to me.
I like the ghost.
Here's how we play 10 questions. Jeremy's going to ask Jacob
And this is not from Jimmy Fallon. This
and
is ours.
Sinone 10 questions. It's
sure
going
it's
to be a
been done
lightning
before.
round. They're going to have to answer as quickly as they can. Jacob, then Sinone. Boom, not thinking, just boom, off the top
Say
of your
some
head.
stuff.
Jeremy's
That's
asking
appropriate
the
for
question.
radio.
While this face is on.
Salo and Hutch's 10 questions in 3, 2, 1, go.
So, number 1, would you rather have 3 arms or 3 legs? And explain why.
3 arms, because you can accomplish more things.
Yeah, 3 arms, so if like I grow weird facial hair like a soul patch, I can shave it while like eating dinner.
3 arms, because I don't want to be a freak.
Nice word sneak.
No, you sure 3 legs? If you have
You
3
can't run
legs,
faster.
don't you run 50% faster?
That's not proven.
I think that's how that works. So
that's
I'm gonna go 3
malfunctional.
legs. When was the last time you saw a 3-legged person? You can't prove it at all.
That's a myth.
That's
Number 2, because you're wrong. What hat best describes you?
Probably like a propeller hat.
I was thinking the same.
Oh, those dunces.
Yeah.
Glass. Yeah.
Beanie, because
Beanie, because it means I didn't try today.
because that was what it meant yesterday.
Beanie, because it means I didn't
got
try
it.
today. Is a great
Mess of
song.
moppy black hair, and you don't get to see it.
There you go. Number 3.
Number 3, are you an octopus person or a squid person?
Squid.
That was quick.
Octopi, man, they're dangerous.
An octopi eating contest?
Have you seen a giant squid
Have you?
on the internet?
Oh, then they're real.
Hey, an octopus predicted the Super Bowl. That's real. That's not something dumb that I said.
If the
That's
octopus
real.
predicted that the Super Bowl would happen, that's not impressive.
I think that's actually 2 things. I think it is real, and I think it is something dumb that you just said.
An octopus also built Stonehenge by that logic.
Nice.
I did
Number
not know
4.
that.
It's true.
What's the best way to lose gracefully?
Win.
Doing the best ways to lose gracefully is with a smile on your face and hate in your heart.
I like it.
Golden nuggets of wisdom from
And a little bit
Salo
of crying at home.
There you
Crying
go.
at home.
There you go.
That pertains later, we'll see. Number 5. How old is too old to party? Like a real party, not like you sit around playing Foursquare and tetherball, like
Salo
you're
and
actually
Hutch party.
partying.
Well, we're already at Foursquare and
we're
tetherball.
gonna party like it's 1929.
You guys were on the same date there.
29.
So you are never too old to party.
When you're dead, that's probably
How
too
old
old.
is too old? When you're dust.
Dead.
When you're made of dust. Number something, maybe 6.
Maybe.
Give me your best noble cry.
Careful, not into the mic.
Noble. Nice and noble, that
was
one.
Yeah.
noble.
Very dinosaur-like.
Yes.
Like, ah!
It sounds like you just got stabbed into Shakespeare. Like,
I'm slain.
I think this is number 7.
Okay.
What does flumdiddlyumptious mean?
Is it like a food, like chicken cordon bleu?
Is it?
It is.
I don't know. I think it is.
Scrumdiddlyumptious is a candy bar. So by that luck, flumdiddlyumptious is the thing you shout when you're skydiving and you realize that your parachute won't open.
Ooh. Yeah.
That's
You-
exactly the word
You
I'm
dig?
Clearly.
First you
First
say
you
it.
don't- if at
So it's
first you
either
don't-
the sound you make when your parachute won't open, or it's something that describes chicken cordon bleu.
If at
First
first
you
you don't
knows.
succeed, skydiving is probably
First
not
you
for
say
you.
it, then you do it. That's it.
Third time's a charm.
Here we go. Number 8. If your life was defined by 50 shades of a color, what color would it be?
Clear
50 shades of clear.
50 shades of acrylic.
of acrylic.
The nice sheen.
That's a good question. Probably brown.
I was about to say beige.
50 shades of blinds.
50
A
shades.
nice taupe of some kind.
That's funny. Number 9. What's your greatest flaw?
Oh, I don't know.
I care too much.
I'm too
love
great.
too deeply, and I'm too invested in the things I am invested in.
I'm all that and then some, and that's my ultimate downfall.
People are jealous of you. That's your
They're
greatest
jealous
flaw.
of my greatness.
Oh, I don't know. I care too much.
I'm too humble. And lastly, what animal would be most likely to see you as its mother and demand that you raise it?
Sugar glider.
They're vicious.
Have you seen those?
You ever seen
They're
those?
dangerous.
They
that
are.
was not a word snake.
That was not a word.
I
snake.
have a toad, and I'm that toad's mother.
So if some tadpoles like who are ready to
Mother.
begin their life on land popped out on land and saw you, they'd be like,
This guy.
That's who I'm supposed to be with.
Maybe I'd be more like a god than a parent to him.
I think small dogs would be like into Sinone for a mother figure.
Sinone, the toad mother.
I think I'd be good with emus.
Holy,
We're both
that's
lanky and weird.
I think I am a mother for my small dog because it's seen me run into a door, and I see it run into doors pretty often.
Holy toad mother. That right there is Salo and Hutch's 10 questions. 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey, we got a few minutes left, but we do.
Jam.
That was a funky
We do
jam.
want to wish all the best of luck to everybody who's going from La Junta High School. Who else is going?
Us and Rachel and Isaiah.
They're going to be doing a duo as well, and it's
They're
going to
gonna be doing the
be
duo.
great.
And probably the goal here, well, obviously to win, but try and make second day.
Second day would be great.
That is the main goal. Also, I've completed my word sneak.
Nice. What were your words?
So all my words.
I know you had beer nuts
today.
You were like, what are beer nuts?
What are
before
beer
the show
nuts?
started?
I was thinking of if we were talking about something crazy, I could like twist it and be like, it's like your uncle who just drinks too much and he just like goes beer nuts. But I couldn't get that good. I had Shaq, corkscrew, squeegee, gerbil, beer nuts, tetherball, and black hair.
You guys did fantastic.
I
So,
didn't
what
catch
did you
those.
have?
Chicken cordon bleu.
Oh, yeah.
Good one.
Soap hatch, Stonehenge, Velcro shoes, the brettle sticks, the grape nuts, and a frisbee.
The Brettle Sticks
Frisbee.
is our other band name.
The brettle stick.
We also want to make sure that you check out saloandhutch.com because
There's some cool things there.
you
Sauce
will
and the breadsticks.
sometime this week.
Sure.
Two different cultural foods.
Sometime this week you'll be able to see the YouTube, the whole entire show. If you don't know what Salo and Hutch look like,
Jacob yawn just then. Like
you can see them. Also, this Friday, this Saturday, keep a lookout on Salo and Hutch's Facebook. We'll be doing updates on how they're doing at the state
I'll send you funny
tournament.
pictures.
CHASA tournament for forensics.
It's gonna be great.
So,
It's gonna
anything
be
else?
zoppity.
Anything else going to be zippity zoppity? Hopefully, what we hope is that next week Salo and Hutch will be recorded because you guys have been at state so long that
we
you're not
are
able to come back and
Yes.
say, that's the hope.
That is the
That is
hopeful.
so. Make it to second day. Big congratulations out. Sinone, thank you so much for being on the
Thanks
Salo and
for
Hutch
having
show.
me again.
Everybody here at the Salo and Hutch show, everybody here on the Road Less Traveled, and on the YouTubery, we want to say to you the immortal words of Willy Wonka. Good day, sir.
You get nothing.
I say good day.
You lose.
You lose. There you are, Salo and Hutch. Join them every Saturday.
You lost.
6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time right here on the Road Less Traveled. Good luck, guys.